Alright everyone, so here we are playing Sushi Go, and this is not your normal Sushi Go, this is Sushi Go Party. So first I need to pick a card from all the cards here. I'm really only familiar with Salmon Nigiri, so maybe I'll just take that one. Probably going to be picking a bad choice doing this, but oh well, let's do it. Sushi, Salmon Nigiri, that's what I'm going to pick. Because I don't even know what the rest of these cards do. Okay, I definitely don't want to take egg nigiri, so I think I need to figure out what everything else does. Everybody else picked sashimi because they were thinking that's a good idea. That's going to hurt him, bite him in the butt. 3 other players picked that. One player picked this onigiri. What does onigiri do? It's unique 1, 4, 9, 16. Oh, there's unique different types of onigiri. Interesting. Okay. I like that. I would want to score with the onigiri. Now, what is tamaki? If you have the most, you get 4 points, and the least, the fewest. I definitely don't want to have the least, so I'm going to take tamaki. And not going for sashimi. Ooh, somebody else went for sashimi. Wish them luck. Oh, actually, they're going to have a good shot because there are plenty of sashimi out there. Actually, it looks like everybody will be able to grab their sashimi. Oh well, I will just keep on grabbing tamaki because I don't play that sashimi game. I don't want to mess around with not getting the third one. As it stands, I have the most tamaki. That's going to guarantee 4 points. That's about 2 points per card. And I see the squid nigiri. Generally, that's a good card to pick, so I'm going to take that for 3 points. But yeah, you never know because you look at everything else on here and it scores quite differently. So 2 tofu will give you 6 points. I think it wouldn't hurt to grab a tofu right now. Well, let's keep our lead up. Let's keep our lead up with tamaki because I think there was quite a bit of tofu. You just don't want too much tofu. I think if you get too much tofu, then it just stinks. It's like stinky tofu maybe. So equals 0 points for the tofu. Onigiri makes sense. Tamaki makes sense. Sashimi makes sense. The spoon makes sense. 3 to 8 players only, and you keep to use later. Announce a card. The first player to the left with it in hand gives it to you. Place the spoon in that player's hand. It's kind of like an overpowered it's chopsticks in a way. And what is this takeout box? Flip any played cards. Each are worth 2. Okay. That's fine, but I'd rather all my cards be worth 2 or more points. So I think I'm going to go for that. Now the tamaki is guaranteeing me not getting -4, so it is worth 2 points, but it's also saving me. 2 points a card. Actually, really less than 2 points a card because I have 3 of them. I may have gone overboard with tamaki. The spoon is not going to do me any good. Is that a 6 there? What's the 6 for? I don't understand the 6. Ask for any card. First player to the left with it in hand swaps it for this. So what card would I want? Another tamaki? A tofu if I can't get it? I better stick with the egg nigiri. I don't trust that spoon. Just only 1 point, unfortunately. I grab a sashimi and hopefully end with a tofu. Should have grabbed that takeout box. That would have been nice. Yeah, so hopefully I get a tofu in the end. Somebody leaves me a tofu. 1, 2, 3, 4 tofu. I'm afraid I only saw 4 tofu. That's a problem with Sushi Go. There's definitely a memory element to the game. Alright, I think we're waiting for somebody to select their cards to flip. So I guess at the end of the game he's going to flip a card. Oh, we don't keep the last card in... Is that how it works? You do not keep the last card in Sushi Go Party. Okay, well that'll be fine. Well, in that case, I'm going to... Just wait. Just waiting on Aoinan. How does dessert work? Okay, at the end of the game, if you have 0, it's worth -2. 1, it's worth 0. 2, it's worth 1. 3, it's worth 6. 4, it's worth... or 3 is worth 3, 4 is worth 6, 5 or more, it's only 10. So just get 5 fruits. Do they have to be different fruits, or doesn't really matter? Oh, it did actually give me that last card, so I think he must have used his spoon and switched with somebody. I don't think I like the spoon. Okay, so I'm going to select cards that I want to flip. And I'm going to select... I had the most tamaki, or tied with the most. So I'm going to have 4 points. I don't want to flip the tamaki. I think I'll flip the egg nigiri and the sashimi. I think that would be a good call there. Because I got about 2 points per card in there. Ended with 15 points. Not bad. I'll give myself a pat on the back for being a middle score. Alright, I'm ready for the next round. Is everyone ready for the next round? We're waiting on everybody except for me. Maybe I accepted too early, but I'm ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. You guys don't want a long video. This is just showing you. This is really great. This is Sushi Go Party on alpha. So what does that mean? It's you've heard of beta testing, maybe, like it's about to come out and select people can try to play it. Well, this is pre-beta testing. You have to be designated as a BGA tester, and I got designated, so it's actually not that hard, really. But all right, let's focus on the game. But that's kind of cool that it's an alpha and we're gonna play it now. All right, those folks were grabbing sashimi last time. There were a lot of sashimi. I don't have any fruit, but I'm gonna grab the sashimi anyways. That would be great to grab 4 different onigiri. Okay, I see 2 different types of onigiri if that one gets taken. Oh, Geffen is going to be pretty happy when he gets that. But I've got to focus on the sashimi right now. It just makes sense to get 3.33333 repeating points per card. Because that's how the math works, right? 10 divided by 3. 4th grade math class. Alright, next. Do I want to grab tamaki? Last time that kind of worked out for me to have 4 points. Definitely don't want the least of the tamaki. So I'm going to take that. Do not want negative 4 points. That just sounds terrible. And I really hope another sashimi comes out. I'm at the mercy that Andy Stuffy Girl didn't take the last sashimi. Oh no, I'm set, and I'm even going to give one to Andy Stuffy Girl. So there we go. I'll take one, give it to Andy Stuffy Girl. That was a pretty easy decision. So about 3 points per card so far. Oh my gosh, Geffem's going to have possibly, he's already got 3 points per card, and he's going to maybe get 4 points a card. That's crazy. You could never do that in the normal Sushi Go. I really like the Sushi Go Party, and I am excited for it to come to Board Game Arena. This is going to be great. Okay, do you guys remember how many tofu there were? Tofu cards? Because 1, 2, 3. I don't want to be left with only 2. I mean, it would really suck to have 3 at the end. Alright, what's the worst that could happen? I get 2 points versus 2 points. I'm not going to take the egg, and I don't think the spoon is for me. That's a memory element to the game. You ask for any card, and ask the player to your left. So the player that you just gave cards to. So that's not too much of a memory element. You just grabbed cards from them, or you sent them cards, so you remember what the deck had. Okay, and you save the spoon up, I suppose. So that means Aonion is going to take from Geffen, possibly. He's going to take a unique onigiri. That is a lot of dessert. I'm going to definitely get the negative 2 points for dessert at the end of the game. For shame. Okay. Alright, let's take the tofu. Alright, that is 3 points per card there. I'll take the takeout. And would that let me flip any cards? Yeah, that would be great to combine with tofu. So you could take out the tofu, and it tastes even better later. I say that because you might have 4 tofu, and they're going to be worth 0 points, 3 or more 0 points together. But you could just take 2 of those stinky tofus and turn them into takeout, and You can heat them up in the microwave and they actually taste better. I do not want to overkill on tofu, so the takeout box is kind of a neat little strategy that worked out for this game. But yeah, this is kind of going to be a little bit longer of a second round here. All right, you must select cards you want to flip. Oh. Do I have to at the end of the game? Or right now? I don't want to do that. I would get the least amount of... I guess I'll pass. Maybe I can flip the takeout box. Alright, I'm going to pass on that one. And then... do we get one more card or no? Okay, that's weird. You have to pick the takeout box. Flip any played cards. Each are worth 2. Is that what he's going to do right now? You have to... Okay, as soon as you take the takeout box, you have to choose cards to flip over. I thought it was at the end of the round, so that does make sense to save the takeout box towards the end. Taking it up front would not be the greatest move. I could take out a spoon, right, and make it work. Why is there a 6 on that spoon? Is that going to be 6 points for me? I don't understand. Is that going to be negative 6 points? There's just a random 6. It says 3 to 8 players only. There's a random 6 on the spoon. Doesn't make sense to me, but that's alright. Ooh, fruit per type. So that's 2 watermelons. I guess I won't understand the fruit, and I'm going to score negative 2 points per type at the end of the game. But I did pretty well that round. Check me out. 10 points for sashimi and 6 points for the tofu. Not a bad score at all. Just really focusing on those 2 scoring things. Now then, let's go. Generally, Squid Nigiri is the best card to grab. I think I did a tier list where I reneged my decision. I think Squid Nigiri is a really great choice. However, the most points you can score for a card is still, I hold true to what I said in that tier list video, Wasabi. It's just your chances of scoring that are very low if you're playing with competitive players. So I should rank these tier lists competitively, and I repent of my choice and I say Squid Nigiri beats out Wasabi. But what's Wasabi? Nobody cares about Wasabi. We're not playing with Wasabi. We're playing with a bunch of sashimi. Should I do it again? It worked out last round. This may bite me in the butt. Let's do the sashimi. I'm hoping there's a chance, and I'm actually trying to stop Andy Stuffy Girl from doing the sashimi again. My gosh, she keeps going for sashimi. I don't normally like to go for sashimi. It's kind of a trap, but yeah, you just cannot deny the 3.33 points per card. That's just way more points than anything else, unless you're playing Sushi Go Party apparently, and Onigiri can beat that out. And what else can beat that out? Really just the onigiri. But I'm not about to grab an onigiri because I'm on the sashimi train. Nobody else wants to play the sashimi game? I will play the sashimi game. And I'm going to sadly give Andy Stuffy Girl a sashimi. Let's watch next round if she ends up taking the sashimi. But I'd imagine she's going to. She even has a spoon right now, so she could hand that sashimi off to somebody else and then take the sashimi. We have some people trying to deny onigiri. So this is the circle onigiri. This is the onigiri with the hat. This is the flat onigiri. And blue player stopped green player from taking the circle onigiri, which was so rude. Hey, if I had known sashimi was that common, wow. So that must have started with blue player had that hand first, and it finally made it to me. Or maybe Andy Stuffy Girl did, and Andy Stuffy Girl was like, yeah, I know I'll get enough sashimi. Y'all better be playing sashimi with that hand like that. That's a ton of sashimi. Okay, I'm not wanting to have the least amount of tamaki yet again, so I'm going to take one of these and not take negative 4 points at the end. That seems like a reasonable strategy. And then now let's do another one. So that's about 4 points per card. I'm saying each one is worth 2 points. Sorry, 2 points per card, because having the most is going to be 4 points, and I think I'll have the most with that. Or not. I guess I'll be tied with the most. What happens in ties? Is it shared? Is it halved? Or ties friendly? Well, I don't need to find out because I'm about to take yet another one, and I'm going to try to have the most, but that does lower the points per card ratio. Tamaki ends up becoming like 4 divided by 3 cards, and nobody can do that math. That's too hard of math. Squid Nigiri 3, 3.3, 3.3, 3.3. Tamaki 1.333, I guess, if I do get the 4 points for the most. I'm thinking the right move is to do the egg nigiri. I don't want to do any takeout right now. I'll be fine doing a takeout later with the egg nigiri. Apparently the egg tastes better when you take it home and microwave it up. But eating it with the rest of the sushi is not your favorite thing to eat. Yeah, I'll give the takeout box to the next player, and it's really not going to matter because Andy Stuffy Girl is playing great. How many points does she have? I'm assuming it's a girl. So that's 32 points. That's how you do it, folks. Get a lot of sashimi in Sushi Go Party, or at least this situation. See, that's the really cool thing about Sushi Go Party is it's always a different situation. You might have chopsticks instead of the spoon. You might have the takeout box again, but no sashimi. It could be just random stuff going on. All right, what did I end up with? I gotta wait for people to flip their cards. I'm thinking, hey, wait, I'm supposed to have another card. Do I get a dessert? Did anybody leave me any desserts? All right, Narvi wins. So let's see. Nave, Narwhal. So those are the final scores. I didn't do that great. I got a 43, so I was in the middle. Andy Stuffy Girl didn't do so hot. So round 3, let's look at how round 3 ended. So it was 10 points for me, 10 points for Andy Stuffy Girl. 1 point, we each got some egg. A nigiri, 3 points for the squid. I had 4 points for the most, and looks like ties are not shared. They are called friendly. So shared would be we each get 2 points. Ties are friendly would be we each get the max 4 points, which is kind of a cool term in board gaming. And -4. So that probably hurt Andy Stuffy Girl and made her last place. Not just the -4, but check out all these minuses from fruits. You gotta grab fruits, Andy Stuffy Girl. Well, I can't talk because check me out. -2 for watermelon, -2 for pineapple, -2 for orange. When I go to a sushi joint, I don't look for fruit on my sushi. But that's just how it goes sometimes. You need a little bit of fruit. I do like mango, however. Mango on sushi can be pretty dang great. All right, anyways, folks, hope you all enjoyed that game. And yeah, I hope to do a lot more games in alpha as I get invited to play more of them. Thanks so much, and have a great day.